So it's our first trip away since being back, really, isn't it? We're heading down to the prom for 4 nights. School holidays finished today. The Sunday runs back to school tomorrow. So we sort of waited out all the craziness. So we're going to be there Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday night, and come home Thursday. We got Scott and Steph from the Loose Stones coming down tomorrow to hang out. I think they're staying the 3 nights, so that should be good. We've just been working on the car and getting everything packed and ready, because we've pulled everything off the car. We pulled everything out, the fridges, all of our camping stuff, cooking gear, and just all sort of threw it in the container. So it was a bit of a shit show trying to get everything put together to leave. So it's a bit late. I think it's just gone 3 o'clock, so we'll get there at about 5, just past 5:30. Yeah, hopefully the weather's good to us. I think it's always pretty chilly down at the prom, but I think it's supposed to be fairly good, so we'll show you once we get down there. Okay, so we got here yesterday, Sunday afternoon, pretty late by the time we set up and got settled in. We sort of didn't really do much, wandered down to the beach, wandered around the park. It's actually pretty busy considering school starts back today, the Monday. But there's still a few spots around, so we managed to sneak that. The weather was pretty good yesterday, a little breezy, but not too bad because it was coming over the mountains. Today is supposed to be, well, it's been really nice this morning. There's a slight breeze and there's a little bit overcast, so we're hoping to do an Oberon walk, but as you can see, it's sort of, you wouldn't see anything. This is probably as clear as it's been all morning anyways. So that would have been no good, so we're just gonna, I think we're gonna head towards Whiskey Beach, Whiskey Bay, and do a bit of fishing. So Chris, our brother's coming down today just for the day to hang out, and Scott and Steph from Loose Stones are coming down this afternoon. They're going to stay for the rest of the time, so we'll catch up with them this afternoon, probably have a few drinks, maybe go for a short walk to watch sunset if the clouds aren't around. I think it's supposed to be pretty cloudy most of the time we're here, so we'll see how that pans out. We'll try and do a couple of short walks which Shanae can manage with her fat guts. So that's pretty much us. We'll get some footage while we're out and about. Okay, so we just got down to Whiskey Bay. What's the time, babe?
9:30.
It's 9:30. Surprisingly enough, it's a ripper day and there's no one here. So, yeah, 400-meter walk, really nice beach, and we're gonna go for a fish. So we'll make our way down there and give it a whirl. Nice shirt. Well, looks like Shanae's going to be feeding the whole caravan park tonight. Look at that monster salmon. Did you get it off yourself or? Where are we going, Shanae?
Why are you going to ask me this question?
Because you're the best at it.
Point.
Bella Point. From?
Wilsons Prom.
Tidal River.
Tidal River.
Here with Scott and Steph. It's supposed to be a 40-minute walk straight from camp. We drove across, so because Steph's working on the laptop, so that way it's nice and close. It continues on to Squeaky Beach and Whiskey Bay if you go further, but we're just going to do the Pillar Point lookout. Yeah, weather seems to be okay today. Luckily, it was a bit shitty yesterday and windy. It's still pretty windy today, but it's not as bad as it was. So see how we go. We didn't take our opportunity on the Monday night with the really good warm weather to go do the Oberon walk. Last night was feral. Tonight's a little windy still and a little cold, but it's not as bad as it was last night, and we have to head home tomorrow. So we're going to give it a crack. It's overcast, so I don't know if we're going to get even much of a sunset, but we figured we'd have a crack anyways. Scott and Steph and the cruiser behind us. It's 6.8k return, so 3.4k each way. We're just chatting to Nick, a mate who's a ranger down here. He says it's a pretty cruisy walk because Shanae was worried about the incline because she's obviously 7 months pregnant. We've already done one walk today, but we'll just see how we go. If it's too much, we'll turn around. If not, we'll get up there and see what we can see. We're going now. Nearly there, team. What do you reckon, Shanae? Would you recommend pregnant women to tackle Mt Oberon?
If they're 7 months, yes.
Killing it. Good job, babe. I'm proud.
My legs hurt. I want to cry.
We just finished making our way up Mt Oberon. We copped a little bit of sun, which could have gone either way. We didn't quite see it go down over the water, but it was nice still. We all said that it was definitely worth the walk. Like, the walk's basically just a road up the whole way. There's no level spots, and once you get to the top where the Selfie Towers are, the Telstra Towers, it's basically this rocky walk you can see us doing now. To the very top, there's only one other couple there. So we were surprised actually how quiet it was. And it was freezing once we got to the top, but it was hot the whole way up, obviously.
My ear protectors.
Yes, yeah, Shanae's got her ears got cold, so we had a drink up on top there. And now we're just making our way back down. Obviously we've packed a torch because it's going to be dark by the time we get back. Yeah, no, good. But the walk up's pretty average. Looks like it's an incline the whole way and pretty hard jacker and not a whole lot to see. But the view up top's definitely worth it if you get good or okay-ish weather. That's Wilsons Prom done, 4 days. We got here, the weather was pretty good, but we didn't get to do much of it because by the time we set up and crashed, that was pretty much it. Day 2 was sensational, super lovely. Spent the day swimming down by the beach, a little bit of fishing. Unfortunately, the weather didn't really keep up. The day afterwards, it's pretty average. We tried fishing again, but then the wind picked up and we basically just called it a day. Day after that, we managed to get out. It was cool enough to go do a couple of walks and the sun was in and out, so it wasn't too bad. And today, it's probably the same. Pretty overcast, not exactly cold, but yeah, definitely not swimming weather by any means. So that's us. We'll head back now. Then we're going to maybe try and stop at the pub on the way home. And yeah, that's it.